In this video, we are going to see the topic reduce the quadratic form to canonical form problems. The problem is reduce the quadratic form 6x square plus 3y square plus 3z square minus 4xy minus 2yz plus 4xz to canonical form by orthogonal reduction. Now, we change this equation into a matrix form. I choose the matrix as A. So, the matrix is named as A. Here in this equation, the coefficients are x, y, z. So, x, y, z, x, y, z. Already we know how to form the matrix formula, changing the equation to a matrix formula. In the first place, that is A11 place, coefficient of x square. So, what's the coefficient of x square? 6. Next, coefficient of xy divided by 2. Here, coefficient of xy minus 4 by 2 minus 2. Next, coefficient of xz divided by 2, 4 by 2, 2. Coefficient of yx divided by 2 minus 2. Coefficient of y square 3. Yz. So, coefficient of yz divided by 2. So, minus 2 divided by 2 minus 1. Coefficient of zx 4 by 2, 2. Coefficient of zy minus 2 divided by 2 minus 1. Next, coefficient of z square 3. So, now we form the matrix A, that is A matrix is 6 minus 2 2 minus 2 3 minus 1 2 minus 1 3. Next, by using this matrix, we have to form the we have to find the eigenvalues. For finding eigenvalues, we write the characteristic equation. The characteristic equation is lambda cube minus s1 lambda square plus s2 lambda minus s3 equal to 0. Here S1 means sum of the main diagonal elements. So, what are the diagonal elements? 6, 3, 3. By adding this, we get 12. So, S1 equal to 12. S2, sum of the minor of the main diagonal elements. That is, we omitting the diagonal element, then we find the determinant. First one, 6. By omitting row and column of this 6, then we have 3 minus 1 minus 1, 3. By using determinant method, 3 3s are 9. Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. So, minus of plus 1 minus. So, 9 minus 1 plus next diagonal element 3. Omitting row and column of 3, we get 6 3 2 2. 6 3s are 18. 2 2s are 4. So, minus 4. Next diagonal element 3. Omitting row and column of 3, we get 6 3s are 18. 2 2s are 4. So, minus into minus plus, minus of plus minus. We get S2. That is S2 equal to 36. Next, we find S3. S3 means determinant of A. So, we find the modulus for this matrix A. For finding modulus, first we have to change the sign. It is plus, minus, plus. First element 6. 6 into, again omitting row and column of 6, we get 9 minus 1. Next one, minus of minus plus. So, plus 2 into, omitting row and column of 2, we get 2 3s are minus 6, 2 1 into minus 2, minus of minus plus. So, 6 plus 2. Next one, 2. So, 2 into, omitting row and column of 2, we get 2 into minus 1, 2, 2 minus 6. We get S3. S3, by solving this, we get 32. So, S3 equal to 32. We are applying S1, S2, S3 values in the characteristic equation. Then the characteristic equation becomes, that is lambda square, so lambda cube minus S1 lambda square, S1 12. So, 12 lambda square plus S2 lambda, S2 36, S3 32 minus S3 equal to 0. By using this characteristic equation, we find the eigenvalues. Here, the higher order of this equation is 3. So, we use synthetic division method to find the eigenvalues. The first one, the coefficient of lambda cube 1. Next, coefficient of lambda square minus 12. Coefficient of lambda 36. Last value minus 32. By using synthetic division method, we solve it. Here, I use So I use the value 2. So 1 into 2, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 into 2, 2, minus 12 plus 2, minus 10. So minus 10 into 2, minus 20, by 36 minus 20, 16, 16 into 2, 32. So we get the value 0. Then again, by using 2, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 into 2, 2, 10, minus 10 plus 2, minus 8, minus 8 into 2, minus 16, which is equal to 0. Again, we use 8. So 1 into 8 becomes 8. So 0. Here the eigenvalues is lambda equal to 2, 2, 8. These are the eigenvalues. By using these eigenvalues, we find the eigenvector. That is the eigenvalues of A are 2 to 8. Next, we consider the equation A minus lambda I into x equal to 0. Here x equal to x, y, z. A matrix already we formed. I matrix means identity matrix. That is x identity matrix means 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. By solving A minus lambda I, we get 6 minus lambda minus 2, 2 minus 2, 3 minus lambda minus 1, 2 minus 1, 3 minus lambda into x, that is x, y, z equal to 0. By using this, we form an equation. The equation is first one 6 minus lambda. So 6 minus lambda into x. 6 minus lambda into x, matrix multiplication. So minus 2 into y, minus 2y, then plus 2z equal to 0. Next, minus 2 into x. So minus 2x plus 3 minus lambda into y minus 1z equal to 0. Then 2x minus 1y plus 3 minus lambda into z equal to 0. Using this equation and substituting the value of lambda 1 by 1, that is 2, 2, 8, we find the eigenvectors x1, x2, x3. Case 1, when lambda equal to 8, that is we choose the eigenvalue 8 in case 1. When lambda equal to 8, the equation becomes 6 minus lambda, so 6 minus 8 minus 2. So minus 2x minus 2y plus 2z equal to 0. Then the second equation, minus 2x, this is the second equation, minus 2x, substituting lambda equal to 8, minus 5y minus z equal to 0. Third equation, 2x minus 1y, 3 minus 8 minus 5. So minus 5 z equal to 0. Here these three equations are different. So we use cross multiplication rule. The cross multiplication rule is by considering the first two equations. Here the first two equation is this one. Considering the first two equation, we use the cross multiplication rule, that is x, y, z. First, I choose the coefficient of y. We start from coefficient of y minus 2, coefficient of z 2 in first equation, coefficient of x minus 2, again coefficient of y minus 2. In second equation, coefficient of y minus y, coefficient of z minus 1, coefficient of x minus 2, again minus 5. Now we use the cross multiplication rule, that is x by 2 into minus 2 into minus 1, 2. 5 into 2 minus 2, so minus of minus plus 10. Next, y divided by 2 into 2 minus 4, again minus 1 into minus 2 plus 2, minus of plus minus, so minus 2. Z divided by 5 into 2 minus 5 into minus 2 plus 10. So here 2 into minus 2, minus of minus plus. So minus into minus plus, again plus of minus minus, so 10 minus 4. Now we find the x, y, z values, that is x by, solving this we get 12, y by minus 6, z by 6. Here in the denominator, all the three values are divisors of 6. So when we divided by 6, we get 2 minus 1, 1. This is the first eigenvector x1. So we find first eigenvector. In next case 2, when lambda equal to 2, when we substitute the lambda equal to 2 in the second equation, that is we form the three equations by using the three equations are in this three equation. In lambda equal to 2, we get 4x minus 2y plus 2z equal to 0, minus 2x plus y minus z equal to 0, 2x minus y plus z equal to 0. By seeing these three equations are same. How? When I divide the first equation by 2, I got 2x minus y plus z equal to 0. While I multiply the second equation by minus 2x minus y plus z equal to 0. The third equation is 2x minus y plus z equal to 0. Here the three equations are same. So we cannot apply the cross multiplication rule. So I choose any one equation, that is 2x minus y plus z equal to 0. In this equation, we choose arbitrarily x equal to 0. By substituting x equal to 0, we get minus y plus z equal to 0, which implies y equal to z, that is y by 1 equal to z by 1. Already we substitute x equal to 0. So the eigenvectors are 0, 1, 1. So x2 equal to 0, 1, 1. That is the eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 2. By substituting lambda equal to 2 in the equation, we find the eigenvector 0, 1, 1, that is x2. Next, we find the eigenvector x3, and next eigenvalues is also 2, that is we got the eigenvalues 2, 2, 8. Here 8 only different, 2, 2 are same. When by substituting lambda equal to 2, we got the three equations same. So for that, let x3, I choose x3 as A, B, C. Be the third eigenvector. This is pairwise orthogonal. We check it after that. Pairwise orthogonal. We got 2x minus y, that is x1. What is x1 vector? 2 minus 1, 1. In this x1, I choose x, y, z. So x, y, z, when we multiply it by x, y, z, we get 2x minus y plus z equal to 0. This equation. In third, x2 is 0, 1, 1. In this equation, we multiply by a, b, c. So 0a plus 1b plus c. This equation by using x2 eigenvector. From this, we get a into 0, 0. Therefore, b plus c equal to 0. While changing this x, y, z into a, b, c, we have the equation 2a minus b plus c. So this is the corresponding to x1 eigenvector. This is corresponding to x2 eigenvector equations. Now considering these two equations, these two are different. So we use cross multiplication rule. So a, b, c. By first, I choose the coefficient of b. Coefficient of b 1. Coefficient of c 1. Coefficient of a 0. Again coefficient of b 1. In second equation, coefficient of b minus 1. Coefficient of c 1. Coefficient of a 2. Again coefficient of b minus 1. Here a, b, c. So by using cross multiple rule, 1 into 1, 1, minus 1 into 1, minus 1, minus of minus plus. This is the 1 plus 1. Next 1 into 2, 2, 2 minus 0. Next one 0 minus 2. So a by 2, b by 2, c by minus 2. a1, b1, c minus 1. These are all, the denominators are divided by 2. So 1, 1, minus 1. So the third eigenvector x3 is 1, 1, minus 1. We form the three eigenvectors. We find the three eigenvectors x1, x2, x3. Next, we have to check these three eigenvectors are pairwise orthogonal or not. To check it it's a pairwise orthogonal or not, that is orthogonal means if x1 multiplying x1 and another eigenvector x2 transpose equal to 0, that is x1 into x2 transpose equal to, we got 0, then it is pairwise orthogonal. First x1, what is x1? 2 minus 1, 1. x2 0, 1, 1. If transpose means the row column vector changes to row, so 0, 1, 1. So while multiplying this, we get 2 into 0, 0, minus 1 into 1, 1. Sorry, minus 1, 1 into 1, 1 plus 1. So which is equal to 0. Similarly, we can check x2, x3 transpose. So x2 is 0, 1, 1. x3, here x3, 1, 1, minus 1. Transpose means changing of row in column into row. 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 1, 1. 1 into minus 1, minus 1. So 0. So x2, x3 is pairwise orthogonal. Next we check x3, x1. x3 vector 1, 1, minus 1. x1 vector 2, sorry, x1 transpose 2 minus 1, 1. 1 into 2, 2. 1 into minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 into minus 1, minus 1. So we get 0. So all the three vectors are pairwise orthogonal. x1, x2 transpose, x3, x3 transpose, x3, x1 transpose are 0. So x1, x2, x3 are pairwise orthogonal. Next, we have to find the model matrix M. That is here x1 eigenvector, x2 eigenvector, x3 eigenvector. By using these three eigenvectors, we form the model matrix M. Next, we find the normalized model matrix N. Normalized matrix N. How the method how to find the normalized matrix is the first in model matrix. What's the first number? First place 2 divided by corresponding column values. Sum of the square of the corresponding column values. That is square root of 2 square plus minus 1 square plus 1 square. So 2 square 4, minus 1 square 1, 1, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 1 6, that is root 6. Second one, minus 1 divided by corresponding square of columns of the square root of this column vectors values, that is 2 minus 1, 1. Therefore, here minus 1, so minus 1 by root 6. Similarly, 1 by root 6. Next, second vector, second 0. So 0 divided by anything, 0. Next one, 1 divided by root of 0 square 0, so 1 square plus 1 square 2, so root 2, again 1 by root 2. Third one 1, so 1 divided by root of 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 1 the whole square, so 3, so root 3, 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3. We find the normalized matrix N. Then we have to find the diagonalized matrix D. The formula for finding the diagonalized matrix is N transpose A N. Already we know what's meant by N transpose. N transpose means by interchanging row and columns. So we got N. N transpose means interchanging rows into columns into rows. So 2 by root 6 minus 1 by root 6, 1 by root 6. Second row 0, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. Third one 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3. So this is N transpose. Multiplying N transpose, already we know the A matrix, and then N, we get D. Diagonal matrix is, it is D equal to 8 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 2. That is, in the diagonal matrix, the diagonal elements are eigenvalues, remaining values are 0. While we multiplying, we get this matrix. That is, the diagonal elements are eigenvalues, remaining values are 0. Then we find the we have to find the canonical form. CF equal to Y transpose dy. Here Y equal to y1, y2, y3. Y transpose means changing column into row, y1, y2, y3. That is y1, y2, y3, diagonal matrix D, y. While multiplying this, we get 8y1 square plus 2y2 square plus 2y3 square. Then, by using this canonical form, we find the nature for this equation. First, we have to find the index. Index means sum of the positive square terms. Here these three terms are positive and also square terms, so 3. Next, signature. Signature means sum of the positive square terms minus negative square terms. Here there is no negative square term, so 3 minus 0, 3. Next, rank. Rank means sum of the square terms. Here square terms are 3. Next, nature. Nature, already we know the table to find the nature. Nature is according to eigenvalues. Here all the eigenvalues are positive. So it's a positive definite. Okay, that's all. I hope you all understand well. Thank you.